Also helps.
Can't make the demons wait.
I mean, quite potent magic. Even after a whole day, he's still there and still invisible. So let's quick save and try it again. Dispel magic. Come on. Go Sosiel. Yeah, I think the plus is just the caster level. But the thing is, that means I need to roll a 19 or 20. That's quite improbable. Yeah, see? Did I just roll an 18 twice? Great. Otherwise, I don't know how I could dispel that one. Of light, burst of glory.
What's going on here?
Let's try again. Because I think maybe with some buffs it could work. But I'm not really sure how that check works. Because it just seems to be the caster level and not an attributes check. Anyway. Inspire competence. Let's do that one. Shoot him in the knee. No, we're trying to help people. At least sometimes. Okay, let's see if that... Where is he? Ah. Let's see if that works. Come on. Nope. It doesn't even do anything to the roll. It's just a caster level check. Let's try it once again. But then I wonder, I don't feel like very underleveled currently, so... Maybe we'll find something or someone who can do it better. We'll see. Hang in there. So, let's explore the Forest of Spirits. It's very welcoming, right? Not dead at all. Quite the powerful invisibility. Must be another way. I hope so. Bloodstained note. Ah, with the dead pilgrim. Your talents in the art of poison are phenomenal. My patrons will appreciate your work greatly. You may consider these guard golems a gift. After all, we would not want any misfortune to befall one of our best agents. Prowl in shadow. And with that we know there's a saboteur. Yeah, okay, then let's not go to the forest, but first look for the saboteur. Such a chaotic stream. It's just the village, it's not me. The thing is, the one I think is most suspicious is still the advisor. So let's talk to him and see if we can find something out. Because other than that, I wouldn't know where to look for more hints, except outside in the forest.
Let's see what we can do.
Beodolf. Sigmund bears a smile, but your arrival has clearly put his advisor on edge. Let's skip the pleasantries and get down to business. I hear you've gone and stirred up all of Gundrun over this, so tell me, did you work out anything about this affliction of ours? You know, actually my investigation has borne fruit. Sigmund slaps his knee. You got a problem like a wolf at a slab of meat. You won't drop it for love nor money. And listen well to what you have to say. With the Ian path, we could still force him to confess his crime. So, I'm certain that this is no disease. There's something planned, something inflicted. Sigmund frowns. Not a disease. What makes you say that? Only the healer from Numeria is capable of determining that. Don't listen to them, my chief. We should wait for the healer. We've waited long enough already. Now we're going to listen to whatever our guest has to say. The chieftain gestures for you to continue. You know, not long before the sickness broke out, a suspicious person was seen in the town claiming to be a pilgrim. He was giving out food for free. What could be the cause of such generosity? Strange. Why would any pilgrim come here? We worship Sirena, of course, but who outside our town would know about a temple and come all this way? And as for handing out food, what a load of nonsense. Have you heard anything about this, Bjord? I saw the fellow, but what does that matter? I don't see why he's relevant, Chief. He was just an ordinary pilgrim. His food could have been spoiled, or even poisoned. And a pilgrimage is a perfect cover story for a spy. You saw him and didn't check? I'm disappointed in you, Bjord. I actually talked to the afflicted townsfolk. They all ate the pilgrim's food and fell ill soon after. They ate it and then got sick, is that right? Well, well, well. That's interesting. What's interesting about it? It's a completely ordinary coincidence. Who even remembers what they ate on any given day? Dude, you're protesting way too much. If you want to be subtle about that, take it down a notch. Lying 101. I also found the person who was giving out food. He's dead, but there was a contract to supply poison in his pocket. So our pilgrim's journey didn't last very long. And he certainly didn't have a spiritual matters on his mind. This whole thing is fishy. We need to take a look at those documents. We can't take Outlanders at their word, Chief. A conspiracy in our Gundrun? Ridiculous. Who'd waste their time on this town? I would, for one, Bjord. Sigmund frowns, looking at his advisor, who seems to shrink under his gaze. Here, you can have it. Look at this. It's a contract to supply poison that I found on the dead pilgrim. An interesting note. Sigmund takes the contract from you and turns it this way and that, peering at it. I don't recognize the hand, but the date rings a bell. That's the day I gave you the money and told you to send a messenger to Numeria for the healer. The world is full of coincidences, my chief. Your expression is calm, but a drop of sweat trickles down his temple. You know, all the evidence indicates that someone deliberately poisoned the townsfolk. Sigmund's face darkens. I think there's truth to your words. You can't write this off as coincidence. Bjord, didn't you tell me recently that you needed to send off for some poison to deal with pests in the granary? Did I? Perhaps I did. I've so much to do so I can't keep track of all. You saddle me with managing everything in the town. No matter what it is, I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who has to find the time. And has anyone ever thanked me? No. You take all the credit. That's what got you so angry, Bjord? I've always valued the work you do. Valued me? You dragged me to this cursed place. You said it would be for a year, and 10 years later you're still festering here. Don't like the sound of that, Sigmund? Wake up. On its own, this place is a worthless hole in the ground. I don't know if I have to spell it out for you, Sigmund, but I think your advisor betrayed you. Nonsense. Bjorn may not be acting like himself, but he's no traitor. Tell them, Bjorn. I'm so sick of you, you noble idiot. Sigmund, this place is dying, and I don't want to die along with it. There are forces at work here that we cannot overcome. It will be better to submit, to join their side. Oh, wow. Joining the demons. What a terrible reason to poison people. Absolutely. I also don't really get why he didn't just leave. Like alone. I don't know. And there you have it. The difference between a clan and a band of mercenaries. Ulbrig shakes his head in vexation. You can trust people. You can have dealings with them for decades, but that doesn't make them kin. Oh wow, Ulbrig. Very nice to say in that situation. No, Bjord. Tell me it's not true. You couldn't have betrayed your town like this. My town? Bjord barks out a brittle laugh. I left my town to follow you, and you dragged me here to this dying puddle of devil's spirit. Yes, I betrayed you, but you betrayed me first. Why didn't you just leave?
You've crossed
That was
the wrong
surprisingly...
nostril.
Oh. On the one hand, that was surprisingly obvious. On the other hand, all the Numerians are now fighting us too.
You won't survive me.
Neat. So... let's go for them. Let's cast Invisibility on Woljif as usual.
I will resist.
And... let's bless.
Watch and learn.
Ugh, he's so up close. You're a spellcaster, why are you in melee range? That's not what you should do. Let's blind him. I would never have imagined that that's what Bjoldorf thought of me. Well, wonder how much they paid him to betray me. Sigmund shakes his head in bewilderment. It doesn't matter. Thank you for helping to expose that scoundrel. If only I knew the name of whoever hired him. It seems it will remain a secret for now. So, will you lift the quarantine now? Of course I will. It's not much use to us anymore, isn't it? The quarantine, that advisor of mine, the Viper. How much longer would he have me fooled if he hadn't stepped in? No. Pat pat. Well. Ooh, and here we have more things to read. A Helios contract. This contract for Numerian healer has been written and signed, but has since been crumpled. More importantly, it should have been somewhere other than in the advisor's pocket. Suspicious note. Carry on. Your talents have been noted, and my patrons have promised you a respectable future. Crow and Shadow. With another one by the Crow and Shadow, whatever that means.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's just head to Isana for a short while, just to tell her that we lifted the quarantine. And then let's look for Sirena. I know you wrote that a while ago, but to why like real time of pause is so popular, I think it might be the pacing for some people, that they like that things are progressing faster. But I don't know. I think they are very well turn-based combat, so I don't think that's necessary, but I could imagine that that's the reason. Wolfstone welcomes you. Your fate is tied to Gundrun, or should I say, its fate is tied to you. Owen decides to tell her about the traitorous advisor. You know, I found the source of the sickness. Isena's face darkens, and she clenches her fists. Treachery in the very heart of Gundrun. Poison has seeped into our land. From what quarter will the next calamity come? Your help has been invaluable and could not have come at a better time. But this story, it has struck fear and alarm into my heart, as though it is not over. Oh, and we can talk about the drunkard. And you know, another thing, there's a curious thing that happened to one of the townsmen. He drank a potion and kinda turned invisible. He drank a potion and turned invisible. Sirena preservers, where did they find a whole crate? No matter. We must help the poor sap, and quickly. You simply can't go around mixing potions so carelessly. Bring me the vials left from whatever they drank. And here's a short list of things I need. You can obtain one from Cray, the merchant from Ustalav, and the other one from Sigvarn. Once you have everything, I will help. Alright, that sounds like a better plan than just rolling until we roll a 19 or a 20. Yeah, I think you're right about that. And I think it's a different focus. I mean, like, why do... I should look for what I'm doing. I mean, why do I not play turn-based? The reason is just that it takes more time. And I think in this game, it's so much time that I actually prefer the live combat. But yeah, I think it's a different focus maybe. Though I think there are many games where the turn-based combat doesn't, I don't know, hurt the pacing or anything. But I think that may be part of the reason. Greetings, hero of hazy prophecy. Have you had a look around? How do you like our Gundrun? That's a weird thing to say after having all this blood around. I have to say, it's a rather nice place here. Come now. You don't have to praise our land out of politeness like it's someone's child. Sigvarn peers into your face. Or are you truly enjoying your stay here? Good then. Not many who visit us can truly appreciate this place. I'm actually here because Izena asked for something from this list. Sigvarn looks at the note with a frown. If Isa wants to help that dimwit, I won't object, except that I'm sick to the back teeth of him. His index may be minor, but his mole's hill already grown into a mountain. We received a dry tongue. Tell him to come to me for the cure. I lock him up, let him sit in and think for a while. Trust me, a day or two spent pondering his life choices will do wonders for him. So, for the last ingredient. Good day. Looking to buy, sell, or ask? I'm at your service. Logan shows him Izena's list. I need some items on this list. Some poor soul has turned himself invisible accidentally, but Izena promised to cure him. Merchant studies Izena's list intently. Nothing rare. I'm not even going to charge you. I wonder what the chap wants to be invisible again, considering the many clear advantages. You know what? Tell him to come over. Why trouble Izena about some potion? Tell the unfortunate that he is actually quite fortunate indeed, and that Aasimar Cray has an excellent business proposal from him. That sounds like very shady business. But let's do Izena's solution. Not make him steal stuff. God, that's our job. I have everything you ask for the potion, you know. Wonderful, and in such a short time too. Izena leaves for a little while, then returns with a small bottle in her hand. Tell him to drink this, and all will be well as it should. May the great Karena bless him. Claw of... items lost. It doesn't say which we got. Anyway, let's hope it works. Banish invisibility. I don't know. There has been a few hard combats for me so far, but I also have to say I'm not playing on a very high difficulty. I think it's quite medium here. Yeah, but it's also due to the fact that I would have to read many rules to play on a higher difficulty. And I don't know, it was just my approach to how to stream it, to have a more focus on the story and voicing everything and stuff, and decision making and role playing, and less on like doing a tactician run, I say. But I definitely get the appeal. I mean, I also played Divinity in Tactician, at least by myself. But when I streamed it, I also played it on the normal one, Classic, I think. Don't keep me in the dark here, brother. Did you find out anything about the... me? So, the three options. The good one to give him the potion, the lawful one to lock him up, or the chaotic one to, well, get him to do shady business. Just one question. Are you going to start drinking again once you're invisible? Me? Drink? Not a drop. Ever again. Just please help. Let's do the good thing, as Logan usually does. Logan reaches for the potion and offers it to him. You know, is that a root your potion? An invisible hand snatches the potion from your fingers, and you hear several greedy gulps. That's an interesting flavor. Raspberry and wafer, is it? Bleh. The man who materialized before you looks overjoyed. My body, with your body. Thank you, thank you. From now on, I'll be drinking only the tried and true stuff, I swear. I mean, I won't be drinking anything at all. I swear on Sirena's tail, I won't. Uh-huh. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, and the story is definitely amazing so far. I really like it. But it's also a very long game. I mean, I think you have 5 acts as far as I know. And this is somewhere in the middle of the 3rd one. And like, how long have I played it? Can I look that up? No. But I think it's like the 12th stream, so something like 40 to 50 hours. And if you would do every time the real-time battles, I think it would be so long.